Hey everyone, welcome back to Anu Talk Show. I had this conversation lately with a client, and I wanted to talk to you about the game we are playing as women of color coaches and industry expert, because we are not playing the same game when it comes to building a business. I see so many people, so many entrepreneurs talking about crypto, talking about real estate, ETFs, building wealth, having multiple income streams. And I love all those things, but we are not playing the same game here because my first priority is very simple. The priority I have is that my business, my coaching business, exists to generate cash, to have and make money, not to be my retirement plan, not to make me feel successful, not to prove that I am worthy. My business generates cash. That's it. Then I take the cash, right, that my business generated and I buy assets. That is how I am building wealth. And there is a huge difference between building a profitable coaching business and building personal wealth. And most people, okay, they confuse the two. And I was having this conversation with one of my private clients, and I feel like you need to hear this as well because probably you are confusing the two as well. What I see all the time happening is that people want to talk about investing. They want to learn more about portfolios, they want to learn more about passive income, they want multiple streams of income. But what they are avoiding is the one skill that creates all of that, which is making money. People are skipping to multiplying money before actually talking about and learning the skill of making money. You cannot multiply money if you haven't consistently learned to generate cash flow or to make money, right? You cannot then skip it to how can I multiply money right now. And I think social media has glamorized it, like glamorized wealth building. Everyone wants to talk about what should I invest in, or what is the next passive income that I can actually build so that I can work less. But nobody is talking about how can I consistently generate another 10K month? Because that question requires from you to have uncomfortable conversation around your skill. What kind of skill assets do you have when it comes to making money? When it comes to getting that 10K a month? You have to learn more about sales. You have to learn and get better when it comes to marketing your offer. You have to learn and improve your messaging all the time. You have to learn how to convert at a better rate. If it is 20% right now, how can you go to 40%? How can you then go to 60% conversion rate? You need to learn to be a leader, how to lead your people, how to lead your clients, how to lead your community, and how to deliver incredible results so that you are getting referrals, you are getting resigns. Those skills, they are not sexy, right? But those are the skills that is that is helping you to make money, and that is the foundation of everything. So this is the game that I am playing, right? The game that I am playing is I am building a coaching business that consistently generates cash predictably, not because I work 40 hours a week, not because I launch new offers every single month, not because I'm chasing new trends and I'm dancing around on TikTok. I am playing this game because I built a business that converts, right? That converts consistently cash, and then I pay myself. Because because of that cash that you are generating with your business, you can buy assets, you can build then investment portfolios, you can actually then build long-term wealth. And the reason why I was having this conversation with a client is because of passive income. Like that client was very fast into, oh yeah, I'm working all the time, I want to build passive income. And I'm not against passive income, but I believe that Even a course is an active work you need to do. Yeah, maybe the course creation is one time, but after that, the marketing, the sales part, the delivery part is still where you have to actively promote and work inside to get the clients inside your passive course. If you want to have money that works for you, right, that is passive income, right? Because now that money that you're investing starts to work for you, right? So your business is making the money, and then you take that cash, invest into portfolios that will multiply the money. And those are two different, completely different jobs when it comes to making money and multiplying your money. So your business is not responsible for making money forever, right? So my business is not responsible for making me wealthy forever. Maybe I don't want to work at this job when I am 50. It should be something that I choose to, but not something that is required to keep paying my bills, right? So currently, the job of my business is to create cash flow and then take that cash flow and invest, right? And then those investments are responsible for growing my net worth. And that mindset shift everything for me. This is especially important if you are a woman of color coach, if you are a woman of color industry expert. And I feel like not a lot of people are talking about this publicly, because so many coaches, you are thinking that, oh, in order to make more money, in order to have more money, I need another offer, I need another funnel, I need passive income, I need another revenue stream so that I can work less. No, you need one business that converts consistently, one offer that your people want, one message over and over again, one sales process, and one way of serving your people exceptionally well to generate more cash in your business. And if you cannot consistently turn conversation into paid clients, adding another offer won't solve that. If you cannot confidently sell and talk about your offer every single day and invite people to join it, creating three more offers won't fix that. Creating a passive course on top of that won't fix the revenue issue that you're having. If your content is not creating consistently demand today, another funnel, passive funnel, to lead people into your passive course won't actually magically make people buy your offer, because everything comes back to the one thing: can you make money consistently? Because once you know how to make money, you can always make more. But in order for you to make money once, you have to repeat the skills over and over again in order to get better at the skill of making money. Then you know you can always make more money. And this is one of the highest income skills that you will ever develop in your whole career. And this is why I always tell my clients, before you worry about multiplying money, learn how to create money, how to make money, because your business is your cash generation machine. Protect it, you have to simplify it, you need to learn how to sell your offer consistently, you need to increase your conversion. That requires a different skill set. Once you have that, everything else will become easier, because now every single month your business creates clients, which is creating cash in your business. And that means you can reinvest that into investments and own a bigger piece of your future. This is how you are compounding your personal wealth. Not because you found a magical investment once, right? Because you became someone who knows how to generate cash over and over again in your coaching business. And that's a skill that will nobody can ever take away from you, because the market will change, right? The economy will change. The algorithm is changing all the time. The platforms can change. But if you know how to create consistent demand, convert those demand into clients, and deliver extraordinary results for your paid customers, you will always know how to make income. how to create income. And that's the game I am playing. And I think too many coaches are skipping that step. They are trying to multiply money before they have mastered making it. Slow down. This is a marathon that you are running, not a race where you are constantly racing. Like a marathon, you need to know your pace. So if this way of thinking resonates with you and you are actually in a phase where your business needs to learn how to make consistent money, how to convert the clients you already have into paid customers, you are going to love my upcoming free masterclass. Inside, I will teach you how to increase your revenue by improving the parts of your business that actually make money. We are talking about creating demand, okay? Improving your messaging so that the people you already have shows interest in your offer. We are going to learn how to convert more of the people already paying attention to you. Because before we focus on multiplying wealth, we need to have a business that creates consistent cash. The free masterclass is happening on July 20th. The link is in the description to save your seat. I cannot wait to teach you how to build a business that gets lighter as your revenue gets bigger. I will see you inside.